Hey, my wonderful Virgos. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning into your monthlies. Welcome. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. We're doing your monthlies, all right? So, um, I've been talking about the change to the channel for a little while now. I'm kind of getting the sense of the direction of where Spirit wants me to go with this channel. I know there's a lot of changes going on globally. There's a lot of changes going on in the collective. Also a lot of changes going on with everyone, just as an individual and, your individual and personal lives are concerned. How can I better be of service at this space and this time with my gifting and with all of the information that I have is really to enlighten people about the power that they have within, and how they can free themselves using the chakra systems. Okay, I am a certified Reiki energy healer. Okay, so I definitely do deal with the chakra systems. My readings are predominantly going to be based around messages coming in from your angels, your guides, your ancestors, pertaining to your energy portal systems within your chakras. Okay, so anything you need to know about me, you can find in the description box below, including the next moon meditation, which is coming up actually on the second, okay, which is going to be the full moon in Pisces. So if you guys are interested, you can definitely find that information in the description box below. The next zodiac class is coming up is going to be on the asteroid Chiron, which is going to be taught by Naila. You also can find that information in the description box below. So check out the daily vibrations also, my loves. We're going to start out. I've already pre-pulled your cards in meditation, and we're going to start off with week 1. Okay, so week 1 of September, you have a lot of energy on the board. You got here star. I want to say solar star energy. This is divine connection and pure communication coming in from source. This is going to be the chakra that's right above your crown chakra. All right, so you can think about this as the umbilical cord or the light connection between you and the ethers. Okay, universal light comes in to remind you that you have the support and you actually have everything that you need within you to figure out and bring resolution to the problem, the situations that you may be going through right now. You also have the communication card. So you want to use your divine insight when communicating this first week, okay? There and honestly, even looking at this card, the first thing I think about is like telepathic messages. Okay, before you react or even take action within the first week, my lovely Virgos, you want to make sure that you are tapping in, stopping to think before you react and maybe take action instead. Okay, you also need to be mindful also of this solar plexus energy here. Okay, we got inner strength popping up with the solar plexus energy. Can I just say something to y'all? Now, when it comes to dealing with energy from your solar plexus, you know your solar plexus rules your it rules your ego, it rules your will, it rules your personal power, it rules self-mastery. It rules you really maturing and tapping into that aspect of your self-esteem that's needed. This is where your confidence and everything else lies and dwells also. Okay, so you need to be mindful of that. So as you're walking through this week, you want to make sure that you're standing in your inner strength. Okay, as you are communicating. All right, understand that you are divinely being guided. You are not separated from any of the energy or the power or the strength that you need. Okay, for some of you, this energy is asking you to be courageous this week. Okay, and to I want to say communicate your truth. For some of you, if you've been communicating your truth, you may need to communicate telepathically by saying nothing, like zipping it, zilch, zero. Okay, we're gonna clarify on the back end side for those of you that are joining me on Patreon. We're going to clarify your energy as well as the energy that you're interacting with. But the overall message for week 1, my lovelies, is tap into the divine connection. Understand that all of the information that you need is available to you. Some of you could have been placed in a situation, my love, where you found out some things. Okay? Some of you could have been in a situation where you definitely found out some things. Yeah. Somebody's operating from a place where things don't feel completed, where they may not feel like um, what they were working on, what they were working on with you or what you were working on with them, they don't feel like it's completed. Um, Somebody might feel like they didn't get their return on their investments, okay? Um, and somebody's feeling like they invested some stuff, right? And they gave. Oh, yeah, they gave. Now you a little bit hesitant, right? Because you may have feel like you were betrayed. And that's probably where the communication is going to come in within week one, right? You really listening to your intuition and that higher part of you where this information is coming in and communicating your truth. This inner strength is you breaking free. And you might be breaking free, yep, by speaking your truth, communicating your truth. Y'all take a look at this, right? And y'all see, like this is going like down his chest area, like shedding some old shit, right? And for some of you, this could be, this person could consider you to be cold. And I don't necessarily know it's that you're cold. I don't necessarily know that it's your cold, and we're gonna get into this in your clarification. It's not necessarily that you're cold. It's more that judging from the past, if you may be giving more and investing more than you've gotten back, right? You are a little bit more hesitant to give more, right? Yep, you're a little bit more hesitant to give more than you've been given, right? Yep. We're gonna clarify that on the back end side. That's the first week, okay? Now let's take a look and see what's going on within the second week, okay? What you need to be mindful of in the second week. In the second week, you have overall energy on the board is sacral chakra energy. You know, sacral chakra energy is responsible for relationships. It's responsible for changes within the relationships. It's also responsible, my love, I want to say, for the flexibility, that give and take, that compromise that's responsible within relationships also. You got creativity popping up here within the second week. So you may have to be creative of how you handle things, right? You may have to tap into a different aspects of yourself as far as your feelings are concerned that you may not have been dealing with, right? Because this sacral chakra energy can also represent karmic patterns that may need to be broken. You may need to do things differently because now you're dealing with things emotionally that you may not have dealt with before. Like, yeah, forgiveness. Look at that heart chakra energy, right? Forgiveness is popping up. And then you also have sacral chakra energy relationships popping up. So you got a sense of community, you got family, you got tribe going on within the second week, but it's popping up with where you may have to become very creative with how you handle situations within the second week, okay? When they're asking you to be creative, they're asking you to tap into that amazing power that dwells from within, okay? Become creative about how you want your reality to look instead of sitting with unforgiveness in your heart. Forgiveness is asking you to do exactly that. Look at maybe what haven't you forgiven, or what do you feel you need to be forgiven for? What do you need to forgive from this relationship, of this situation, so you can move forward? Because this has something to do with some relationships now. Don't get it twisted. Relationship mirror back to us either things that we need to embrace or things that we need to let go. What is being mirrored back to you? What is asking you to take a look at your heart, where forgiveness may need to come in? You may need to forgive yourself. There's something that's bringing you maybe anger, frustration, or resentment within this heart chakra energy that you need to bring into alignment and gain forgiveness. Heart chakra is love, compassion, and forgiveness, which then asks you to accept things, which then asks you to get into a place maybe of a little bit more tapping into that inner child, your joys, your happiness. Second week, you're going to have to become creative. What are you holding on to resentment from within the relationships? Okay, right? Are you dealing with things on the level in which they need to be dealt with? Okay. And then when we get on the other end to clarify, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, because you feel betrayed. You feel betrayed. Uh, both of you feel betrayed. Both of you feel, both energy here feels unmotivated. We're gonna get into this when we clarify, but you questioning things, and it's kind of like you rebelling against this energy too. So and you may even be in your feelings about this a little bit, where your ego is flaring up a little bit, okay? And you may be throwing them swords at that person. Yeah, could be a little bit of that tit for tat energy going on in the second week. Heavy sacral chakra energy in the 7th week that you, in the second week that you need to pay attention to. So you got heavy sacral energy, sacral chakra energy. We're gonna break that down. In the extension, you got heavy solar plexus energy, and you got heavy root chakra energy. Somebody's rebelling against something here because they feel like they're not motivated, they're not inspired. And this has something to do with forgiveness in this relationship that's going on here. We're going to clarify that. Okay. All right. By the 3rd week, let's see. Spiritual awakening, abundance, clarity, and play. So the message is spiritual awakening is going to be taking place. Okay. Now this right here, this is earth chakra energy. This is what's grounding you. This is the energy right below your, outside of your body, right below your feet. This is what's keeping you connected to the earth, and it's saying spiritual awakening is going on here. You got abundance popping up with root chakra energy. You got clarity popping up, okay? And that is third eye chakra energy. I'm sorry, this is crown chakra energy, what I'm talking about. This is crown chakra energy. Root chakra is actually going to be the no, that is root chakra energy. This symbol, maybe that is root chakra. Let me see the energy of the symbol. No, the symbol is crown chakra energy. That is the symbol. Spiritual awakening, pineal gland activity. Okay, your I am presence. This is clear understanding. This is blissfulness. This is nirvana. This is a state of you coming into awareness of your true self. This is you tapping into the truth. Maybe you seeing things for what they are. Okay. This is that divine knowledge that's coming in, honey. This, for some of you, this is peace of mind even coming in. And it's coming in abundantly. I mean, root chakra, what's grounding you, what's on your mind. The root chakra energy, baby, that's what fuels you to do a lot of the things that you want to do, because the root chakra energy is where your fear lies. This is where your vitality lies also, okay? This is where trust lies. Okay, this is the lineage of where your ancestors are dwelling from, because we're talking about your genes, your privates, you know. Grounding any security, stability is in the root chakra. So coming into a place of spiritual awareness of what abundance is to you. And abundance can be different things. Abundance can be different things to different people. Abundance, to me, can mean something different than it means to you. Right? What are you vibrating on as far as abundance is concerned? You are co-created with everything that you're pulling in. So what are you vibrating on? Second week is asking you to really take a look at this. Are you shutting yourself off from your power? Clear insight. So there got to be some information coming in where clarity is coming in. And clarity is coming in, and is coming in full-fledged. There is no guessing when this clarity come in, because I feel like if you're going through the spiritual awakening, honey, if you're going through the spiritual awakening, you getting some clarity. This is throat chakra information coming in here. No? Hold up. I gotta get my glasses. I'm gonna get my glasses for this next video. I don't have much light in here, and the symbols look a little... You gotta get to a place within self where crown chakra. That's the crown chakra symbol, y'all. See, it's interesting because the crown chakra, the crown chakra and the crown chakra and the I want to say like the third eye chakra look the same. Like the symbols are the same with one slight difference. One slight difference. You need to become clear about exactly what you want. You need to become clear about exactly what you want. Your perception about a thing is important because the crown chakra has to do with one's perception, how you perceive things. This is your meditative state. This is astral travel and astral projection. Okay. For some of you, this is even astral healing. Mentally being fortified, which means that you're not swayed in your thinking by another person's opinions or feelings of a situation. This is you being able to see the potential in something and tap into it as your deepest level, using your imagination to do so. This is your perception is on point, okay? Being able to see the truth even where someone thinks that they're getting away with telling you the truth. Okay? So awakening to your, I want to say, highest potential where abundance is concerned, and gaining major clarity where you can see past BS, okay? Also doing that with love, coming into a playful state too. By week 3, you're coming into a more playful state because you're really more tapped in. For some of you, this is full-fledged meditation. Like you are in a meditative place here for some of you, okay? We're dealing with heart chakra energy when it comes to play. That's the number 20, which equals 2. That's balance coming in here. You know, what they say, all work and no play. That's not a good place to be, right? Forgiveness is going to be key as you are moving throughout this energy. So you are going to have to remember that, okay? Compassion. You're going to have some compassion. All right. So play a little bit. Don't take yourself so seriously as you're unfolding within week 3. That's really the overall message of week 3. What do you got going on here? As far as energy is concerned, we're going to clarify that. Yeah, things are going to be changing quickly once you make a decision here. Right? You just need to make a decision, and that's going to have to happen as you come into the spiritual awakening, and you become clear about what you want and how you want to move, okay? Another thing that I'm seeing here also, yeah, you got whatever you decided to do by the 3rd week, let's just know somebody got all major arcanas going on that's going to affect their life, okay? Yeah, and we're going to clarify that. You're going to make a decision by the 3rd week that it is going to definitely change maybe the projectile of somebody's life or this relationship, okay? And we'll get into that in clarification. All right, by the 4th week, you got inner child popping up by the 4th week. Yeah, hold on one second. Hold on one second. 1 second, my lovelies. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about that, y'all. I had to turn the stove off. I'm gonna make me some curried chickpeas. today. So I have to turn my chickpeas off before they burnt. Okay. You got inner child popping up here. That's heart chakra energy. Okay. That's you tapping into past pains, past traumas, dealing with some shit that you may not have let go of from your childhood. You also got Mother Earth popping up, and this is the Earth, this is the Earth chakra energy. This is the energy right below. Let me make sure I'm seeing this symbol properly. Yep, that is. Yeah, because it's got the tree of life. This is the Earth chakra energy, which is what's grounding you, okay? When Mother Earth pop up, this is really like get into a place of meditation. For some of you, this could be even taking yoga, exercise, and reconnecting. This is really dealing with whatever emotional stuff you have going on, the things that's popping up for you to deal with. If you need to cry, please do so. If you need to cry, please do so, okay? There is some healing that might be required coming into this 4th week, okay? It's kind of like, because we're in Virgo season and we're in full-fledged hermit mode, it's kind of like you have no choice but to go through this particular transition at this time. And if you're open to it, it can be a beautiful thing. If you are not open to it, it's going to feel like you're running, okay? Or you're going to feel like you're being picked on, or this is going to equate to victim, okay? So be mindful of that. All right. So your personal power, if you ground yourself and you deal with your shit, your personal power is what you're going to find yourself getting back. So we're dealing here when it comes to personal power, we're dealing with solar plexus energy. Your solar plexus deals with your confidence. It does deal with your personal power. It deals with your inner strength, right? It deals with confidence. It deals with the ego. You know, it could be arrogance too on the lower end of that, but it deals with your ego. It deals with your will, but it deals with you stepping into your own inner confidence. Okay, for some of you, this is paying attention to your dreams. And I do mean like literally paying attention to your dreams. For some of you, this is paying attention to your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, and the things that you want to achieve. And finding new ways to accomplish those things, because the world is not what you thought it was, and the world ain't going back to the way it used to be, okay? So this is definitely stepping into a new aspect of self, or maybe even, let's say, embracing the newness within self, because you've made a major decision by week 3. Yeah, honey. Oh, baby, you felt like some justice was served, or some justice needs to be served. There could be some mental manipulation or mental black magic going on, is what I would like to say, because we do have the clarification call with the 9 of swords popping up, and we'll get into that on the extended, right? Yeah. Hermit mode. Somebody is, once again, whoever you're dealing with, they got major, like, listen, whoever you're dealing with by the last 2 weeks of this month, Virgos, they go through some major changes. Whatever decision that you've chosen to make, I want to say by week 3 and week 4, whoever you're dealing with, yeah, they're going through major changes, but this person is still stuck in their ego because they are not looking at themselves. Okay? They're not looking at themselves, right? So we'll get into that on the clarification, my lovelies. Overall, y'all know what y'all supposed to be doing by each week. Okay, we already broke that down. I already gave you guys the major chakras that you need to pay attention to. So let's just see what chakra is popping up every month here for you. Okay, before I jump over to clarify for my wonderful Patreon subbies. Overall energy on the board. Overall energy in the board is gonna have to be heart chakra in the weeks. Okay. Got communication popping off in the first week, but then after the first week, it's really heart chakra energy going on. Forgiveness, tapping into your inner child, and within the second and the third, within the second, third, and fourth week, there's going to be major healing available to whomever wants to embrace it. Okay, know that. Know that. That right there is for real. So you need to know that. Okay. All right. All right, my lovelies. Yeah. This is Virgos, this is, yeah. This is change. You met somebody like, yeah, yep. Your decision has changed somebody's life forever. Okay? It's changed somebody's life forever, honey. Okay? All right, my lovely. So if you're joining me on Patreon, just stick around, okay? Because we're going to go on and jump right back into this on the same video. All right, my lovelies. If you are not going to be joining us on Patreon, my loves, it has been a pleasure chilling with you guys today, okay?